Hello chess lovers! We have a new game in the series, game 4. This time I was white and unfortunately the opponent didn't put much resistance. Let's see. D4, E5. I don't know why people play this. I really don't know. Maybe in a blitz game, but in a rapid game there is enough time for white to think how to consolidate, so I don't know. For some reason some people like to play this way. I don't like it, to tell you honestly. So he went queen e7 and I defended the pawn. And now the move I was expecting was f6 to get rid of this pawn and to win some time. For example, ef, knight f6, I'll have to retreat my queen, and black has some compensation. Not full compensation, but some. Yeah, I mean, it's not a good position, but at least he can hope to do something. But he played a mysterious move, knight h6. So now this idea will never come with knight coming into play. So I don't know. It doesn't seem logical. And here I figured that maybe he wants to attack my pawn this way and also attack here, and maybe, I don't know, when I castle queenside, attack there. So I thought to overprotect this pawn, but then after queen b4 this queen is hitting everything. Maybe this is good too, I don't know, but I just wanted to make it simple. So with knight c3 I blocked this diagonal and developed a piece. And here I thought that he wanted to go here, attack me, and again if I develop he can go queen b4, making a double attack. Although here I can sack back a pawn like this. I didn't see this in the game, but this was after the game, but just it looks simple. And after h3 the knight has to go back. I can restrict it like this. Bishop is coming here. No more extra pawn, but huge lead in development and central control. But who knows, would I have been able to find all these moves? But he played knight f5, and this move I don't understand at all. I mean, it was logical to attack like this, but okay. So I just developed my bishop, making ready to castle and also attacking his queen. He went queen c5 and I just played e4. First I intended to castle, but then this pawn is hanging. Maybe that's okay too, but why give him anything? e4, attacking the knight, opening the bishop, overprotecting the queen. So he went to d4 and I exchanged one pair of knights to make it possible for this pawn to go forward later, and I castled. And now his knight is attacked, so he has to do something about that. He doesn't have time for some attacking move against my queen, but even that wouldn't be dangerous because I can always exchange. But knight is attacked, and I thought if he exchanges queens, I thought that this was great. Knight is attacked and c7 pawn is attacked, but he has a move. He can evade the attack by his knight on his knight and at the same time protect. But I thought that after bishop e3 my position is great. I can push this pawn with the threat of pushing here and force him to do something about this, and that would be a concession, and this looks terrible. But instead of that he immediately retreated, attacking my bishop, so I went back with the attack. He exchanged, and look at this position. So it's not just that I'm a pawn up, it's that his pieces are all on the back row except for this knight, and that's why I pushed b4, and after knight a6 I played a3, bolstering this pawn, which limits this knight, and this looks terrible. So I have an extra pawn, I have these two monster pawns that restrict his pieces. He is not even half developed and his only piece is dead. I mean, it can go here, but what then? So it looks dreadful. It just looks dreadful. He went g6, and also I had the idea of making it even more blocked for him by blocking this bishop. So that's what I did. It was not necessary, but I liked it. So I just blocked this bishop to make it harder to develop. And if he takes, which he did, then even the e file opens up. So sometimes it might be possible to take advantage of it. Like in the game, he wanted to develop this bishop before finishing what he started here. So after b6, I just attacked his rook. And now there are problems. The e file is open, rook is hanging. He can castle by giving this check, but then I think he loses a piece, because after knight d5, this is a checkmate threat, and if he, for example, defends, I just give a check and exchange on c8, and that's a piece down. And a bad position. Bad position. So he played here, which was even worse, and after this check, what to say? He finally resigned. He could have resigned earlier. I don't know. So I just want to say, for my tone, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I really don't like how my opponent played this game. First of all, the choice of the opening. It's a provocative opening. I sometimes play provocative openings, but I try to play them with some idea, right? But this opening, I don't think it has any idea. Maybe there are some tricks. I know I fell for a trick in this opening a few times when I was younger, but if you just avoid these tricks, it looks like black doesn't have much to hope for. And then later he had a chance to play f6 very early on to develop his pieces on active spots and win some time and try to somehow make something, but he didn't even do that. So I really didn't like how he played. This was like, how do you call it? Anti-chess, or breaking all the principles possible, just for no apparent reason. So this is the kind of chess that I will probably never understand. Anyways, my strongest opponent so far played worst of all of them, because those slightly weaker opponents played much better. Alright, the journey continues. Thank you for watching and see you again. Bye!